let's go through a workshop now. So now we're gonna be ending contents of the organization. So we're gonna go through some quick end of chapter quizzes, all right?
You have to use your standard, go to the standard, and you are going to see only the section 4. You are going to read, we're going to give you 5 to 10 minutes for each question. And we're going to put the question and then check in the standard, go straight to the standard and select which of these one is conformity or no conformity. Can you pass please the next one? Next one. Okay, this is the question. You have to tell me here what is going to be, if it's conformity or no conformity. If it's a smell like a no conformity, we are going to put the clauses of the standard. And then for the clauses, you are going to select which one is, you just tell us which one is the first, second, or third. And then the next step, we are going to explain why is this section. It's like in the exam. In the exam, it's going to be a question like this. Okay, next. Okay.
Okay. Everybody have their standard there? Make sure you have your standard available.
What is first? Give it the other. No, not yet. From this one, tell me if it's no conformity or conformity. Brett, can you read please?
A large construction firm that specializes in highways and bridges has considered only their government customers as their interested parties.
Okay, just without numbers. Is a conformity or is a non-conformity based on your opinion?
I think that's non-conformity based on the word only.
Exactly, okay. For you, Chelsea?
Yeah, I would say non-conformity as well because of that word only.
Okay, now give another click, Jason. Okay, it's conformity. I agree. And now tell me, in what section of the standard of section 4 are you going to write the non-conformity? That's part of the interpretation, Chelsea and Brandt.
Okay, are we ready? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chelsea, what section do you believe?
I'm gonna say 4.2.
Okay, 4.2.
And you,
How about you, Brad?
4.2.
Okay, let's see. Correct.
Congratulations. Hey, you got it.
Now, and this is very important.
I want my certificate.
Yeah, this is very important because remember, when you are raising a non-conformity as an auditor, it's a very serious thing. You have to take this very seriously. So you always want to be as specific as possible, not only to the non-conformity, but the section of the standard, and it needs to be cited. So basically, you can't just put in your own writing there what you believe. It has to be cited, just like it is here. Non-conformity and 4.2 of the standard. So when you're conveying this to top management or to your auditee, they can easily understand and see that you're not making it up, because in quality, we don't make anything up, but it comes from a standard.
But the other issue is, okay, you were very happy as auditor. I'm the auditee. I don't agree with you. Can you explain me why I have this non-conformity?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next, Jason, give a click. That is the support.
Okay. So let's read through it really quick. So Chelsea, could you read through it, starting with the bottom, due to their effect?
Due to their effect or potential effect on the organization's ability to consistently provide services that meet customer and applicable statutory and regulatory requirements. Hold on, my boxes are, let me see. organization shall determine the interested parties that are relevant to the quality management system.
Correct.
The case is more than one, bro.
Yes.
The city is responsible too. The users of the highway, the bridges, is not just the government.
Right.
All right, let's go to the next example. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna have Chelsea, you can read through the question and then go to standard and
Find out.
A large manufacturer of food products has included 3 of their 5 product lines within the scope of the QMS.
so once again, let's see if it's a non-conformity. And then we're gonna look at what section it is. So just go ahead and look at the standard. Oh, it's quick, Chelsea. Looks like you're ready already.
Oh, no, I'm just
Oh.
rereading the question. Hold on.
Okay, okay.
Not
Remember,
quite.
first is or no is. And then let's figure out which one.
Correct.
Because the most important is the concept. Is the concept, is how I feel. This is really or no, okay?
Okay, Chelsea looks like she's ready. How about you, Brett?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so Chelsea, start with you. So what do you believe?
I think it's 4.3.
Okay, do you believe it's a non-conformity or do you believe?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, non-conformity.
Okay, so you believe it's a non-conformity, 4.2. Okay. How about you, Brett?
Non-conformity, 4.4.
Okay, so let's see. So they conform. Okay. All right, and we'll go through that now. And let's see,
Why is conformity?
4.3. Okay, so why is it a conformity? Okay, so let's go through this because this is one that me, I myself have a challenge with, and this is why it's important. It's very easy to get a non-conformity, right? But it's more difficult to actually look at things in the context of when it does conform. That's the other thing, you know. It's not all about just finding the bad stuff as it are, right? Sometimes companies do conform, and it's important. Marco always highlights it's important to what, Marco, that when companies conform, right? So let them know also, correct? That they conform.
Give the next answer.
Correct. So,
And then we figure it out.
okay.
Next click, give the
Here we
other
go.
click, okay?
So what happened? The requirements of 4.3 ISO 2015 establishes. Okay, Brad, you go ahead and read through this.
Okay, when determining the scope, the organization shall consider A, the external and internal issues referred to in 4.1, B, the requirements of relevant interested parties referred to in 4.2, and C, the products and services of the organization.
Okay, so let's go to the question. Okay, so the question is why does it conform? Okay, it says a large manufacturer of food products has included 3 of their 5 product lines within the scope of the QMS. So within the scope of the QMS. So we talked about scope, right? So it's their scope, correct?
Right.
They deemed that they were going to include 3 of the 5 product lines within their scope. So it's defined. They already defined that.
So
So
keep
as a-
define it, yeah, keep on.
Yep. So they defined it. So if I define in my scope that I'm going to include in my QMS of the 5 product lines 3, I've already done the homework that these product lines are the ones that are most important to me, correct? And obviously we have to check this as an auditor, but it says right here very quickly.
So
the external, The external internal issues refer to 4.1. So do they comply with 4.1?
For example, if you are going to audit one of your companies, how many lines do you have, Chelsea? Many lines, a lot of lines. But the company is not interested into certify all the lines. He decide what lines are going to certify, and the certificate is going to define what is the only line that you have certified. Based on your scope, you define how long, how short is going to be the scope. So he defined, I have 5 processes, but I'm interested in 3. Okay, so you are going to audit 3 processes, the only that they declare. That's why it's in compliance, because it's not mandatory that all the system, when you implement the ISO system, is not necessary to be implemented in all the areas, or all the processes. Could be they can certify only invoices, the Department of Invoices. They can certify, yes, they define at the beginning, and this is the only thing that they have to be in compliance. The other one, no, but he cannot publish. I am certified, I am the company certified. No, I certify in what? In the line of invoices, or in the line of painting, in the painting line, or whatever. So it has to be very clear, defined, but it's not forever. This is a tricky question.
It's a tricky question.
Tricky question, because it's everything. So no, because I define 3. If from the 3 is the only one that is the scope. It's not defined, because it can be 20 or 300 processes. But I'm interested in 3, and the 3 is the one, is the scope of my management system.
And as you go through, you'll see certain words that are very clear, and it's the same way in examination. So what's the keywords here? Scope of the QMS, right? Can everybody see that?
Yeah, included 3.
It's saying very clearly the scope within the scope of the QMS, within their scope. So that's what you're going to be looking at. So you as an auditor, you will be looking at what, 5 or 3 of the other lines?
3.
Correct.
I was thinking as a customer, and I'm glad you did this exercise, because I can't think as a customer. I have to think as an auditor, because as a customer, I would want to know, okay, what are the other 2? You know, because I'm buying from you.
Outside of the scope, But if you buy me, if you want to buy me the product I'm making another 2 lines, I can be able to increase my scope.
Right.
Or you have to pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Continue on. Everybody's clear with this, and they
Yes.
understand it? It's very important for you to actually always, it's not the standard. Have the standard with you, interpret the standard.